up, Super Reaction Bros? I'm Chris.
I'm Christopher.
And on today's episode, we are taking a look at the official trailer for the Apple TV reboot of a very iconic anthology series
that we definitely
brought back.
Grew up with and we actually really loved.
Now, back in the day, there was more or less 3 iconic anthology shows. You know, of course, you had the Twilight Zone, which was all manner of horror, fantasy.
Mixture of like almost all that.
Sometimes it was a good ending, sometimes it was a really bad ending, sometimes it was in between.
Yeah.
Outer Limits was one in like the early 2000s where it was like sci-fi.
The straight up sci-fi.
Sci-fi anthologies based stuff, and those were all manner of different things. But then Steven Spielberg came around that same time and did his own one. But this time, you know, the first one was about horror sci-fi, second one was about sci-fi. This was, what if Steven Spielberg made mini Steven Spielberg shorts?
That's what it was.
Helped, because he
helped
produce.
Yeah, he
helped.
helped.
And of course, we're talking about amazing stories.
Yes.
So, there's a whole litany of them. I vaguely remember 1 or 2 here and there.
I think that there's only one that really stood out for us the most, and that was one of our dad's favorites.
I
forgot which one it was.
But like, it was Steven Spielberg's answer to the anthology series.
Yeah, it's like if you loved his type of films, like family type of films or adventure type of films, it's like these are all like you said. It's like he grabbed like different ideas he had and was like, okay, here's my mini movies of them. But he produced them. They had different people direct them.
And that's what made it so well done. There was always something different, really different every episode, but you can tell it had that Steven Spielberg
touch to it. Yeah.
And that's what we're hoping to hear. Steven Spielberg is back to executive produce this version of the series.
Yeah.
I'm just calling it a reboot.
And there's like a lot of anthologies coming back, you know, besides that. I mean, just the anthology per se.
Well, no, you're right, because there's Creepshow on Shudder.
For nothing but horror.
Of course, there's the Jordan Peele produced / hosted Twilight Zone,
which
on
is still
CBS All Access.
It still keeps in the same vein as the original.
You know, and I won't be surprised if like something like Outer Limits comes back.
And you also have as well Black Mirror. Black Mirror is like the newest one.
And you even have.
I think Black Mirror is like the one that really kind of kicked it really off.
Oh yeah, Black Mirror is like if you just want to be depressed.
Yeah, but it's good though.
I've heard it's good, but it's like
good. It's something that even my coworkers like you gotta watch.
Oh yeah,
everybody has their favorite.
I follow one guy online. He's like he can't watch a marathon. He has to like watch one episode
at a
day at a time because their episodes are heavy.
Yeah.
But hopefully, with Amazing Stories, it's more like
it keeps into the vein of what it was originally. Not trying to, try to be different, but still, it's like we're newer stories, fresh ideas that you could probably say, I wouldn't mind seeing this as a full movie, you know, type of thing.
And like with most of the original like anthology shows back then, there was iconic faces and amazing stories as well. Like, I don't remember off the top of my head, but there were. I promise you.
As I said, we'll talk about afterwards, but there was always that. Like I said, I think there was one that really stood out. For all of us that my dad really got us into for one episode at least. But let's just dive into this. Take a look at this for the official Apple TV Plus trailer for Amazing Stories. So here we go.
Just how many of these things have you dealt with? More than most people feel comfortable knowing about? And how many times have you failed? More times than most people would feel comfortable knowing about.
No.
What if it does these things for a reason?
Maybe all this always happened.
Hey.
Maybe you were always meant to come back with me. I gotta figure this out.
I may have something.
Great. Buckle up.
Hey, oh my God, he's in it.
You're a superhero, Grandpa.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Look at that. You can hear it in the music too.
Yeah.
It's fucking making me choke up.
You gotta do something big.
I'll see you on the other side.
Music was iconic too.
Wait,
yeah.
Amazing Stories.
That's music.
It's a pretty good story. Nice. I'll tell it to you sometime.
Oh, wait. it start and the music got ramped up. That's
yeah,
where
that's what you like.
choking up.
It's like it sounds like memories are
I
just
didn't
flashing.
know that actor was in this.
He was in this. In this story, I read that he finds a superhero ring that he pretty much when he was a kid, he ordered like one of the sweepstakes through the cereal box that said, "Hey, you could be a superhero." He finds it, and all of a sudden he puts it on, and he becomes a superhero for his grandkid.
Oh. Dude, you're choking up too, man.
I'm sorry, these
Fucking
stories they do very well. That's what I said. It's like that's what I said. I love like they said when we grew up watching Amazing Stories.
Yeah, that was Josh Holloway.
Yeah.
Cool. That's
No, but we grew up watching this, and like I said, one of the ones that stood out the most. I forgot. I'm trying to remember the actor's name. I don't know if it was it Michael J. Fox or I forgot who it was or Mark Hamill. The one where a mysterious guy comes up and says, "Hold on to this."
yeah, and you'll be given fortune.
Fortune. It was like
it was Mark Hamill.
It was Mark Hamill. Yeah, thank you.
I believe it even had like a young Forrest Whitaker in it. I don't remember.
But it was just more of it was like that. It's like for those collectors. Out there. Nowadays, you know how many people collect back in the day. So you watch his story and it's like you see him and it's just like where it all goes. It's like from just, simple, hey, I'm going to hold on to this to like you make this large collection and he turned out to be a millionaire.
Not a shocker. I was wondering why the other two executive producers' names sounded familiar. They were the producers of Once Upon a Time. So, like,
okay,
of course, it's gonna have that nice fantasy flair.
Yeah, that is a little bit of that, but you could tell the stories. Just that you feel the stories of what they're gonna be like. Just the emotion behind them. They feel like something you get from the Spielberg.
Because I was worried at first because it got kind of horror vibey.
Yeah, in the beginning, but then it's like that's when you see the light side heart of it, pretty much of it.
And that was
That's what made Amazing Stories, that each story had its own type of heart to it. It really, somewhere where it was beating, you're just like, wow, that was just amazing story.
I know, it gets you, and just watching this, it got me. When the hook hit, and it's just like a cool story, like a grandkid's grandfather gets superpowers, I can't think of the other stories dealing with.
That was the one I only read about because may rest in peace.
Robert Forster.
Yeah, rest in peace. Pretty much. This was one of the ones before he died. He filmed, but no, I read about that story and I was like, damn, that's a story.
The music.
The music has brought back this flood of memory. That's why you see us choking up, or I'm starting to get teary-eyed because it's like just so many memories. We grew up watching Amazing Stories. It was just amazing series to watch, and it's only five episodes just to start off.
Yeah, apparently the first season's only 5 episodes. 5
episodes, which I don't mind because it's like it gives you time to absorb each story. Mm-hmm. Now this is the anthology. I can honestly say I want to watch.
I definitely want to just check this out as well. I highly recommend. I don't know how you can get it or watch it or see it, but
I'm gonna try to find a way. Sure, if I borrow from somebody.
Not the reboot. No,
oh,
I'm talking the original.
Oh, the original.
Amazing Stories, and you'll get a vibe of what hopefully this is offering as well. Because you have Spielberg, you have 2 guys who know a thing or two about doing fantasy-based stuff.
Yeah.
So I mean. That's what's great.
I'm pretty sure if Apple TV's smart, they release like the Amazing Stories series on there for people.
I'll double check, and I can probably.
Because I can't find it. No, I have tried looking for it, and it's not anywhere to be found on like any of the streaming services. I mean, if you do know where it's at, which streaming service, but it's not available anywhere. Like I said, I think for Apple's sake, if they really want to rake in the money, definitely re-release the Amazing Stories series, or even any other streaming service. They want to rake in some money. Hey, Amazing Stories, post up the original series, because it's like, to me, it's something that I wouldn't mind rewatching with my own family, just to watch these beautiful stories being told.
Yeah, so other than that, if you're new to the channel, you can hit the like button. If you want to talk to us more about stuff like this, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like us just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking about amazing Apple TV Plus original series, hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon as well.
Let us know what you guys thought of this trailer overall. If you grew up like us watching the series, Amazing Stories, and you loved this anthology series, what was your initial reaction watching this? Was it very heartfelt? Did you get choked up with memories or just the music? Or what really drew you into the overall series itself. Everybody has that specific reason. Was it because of one episode or that one story that just drew you in, that just made you fall in love with the series? Let us know in the comments down below. Do you have any favorites from the original series? If you did watch the original series, any that stood out to you that really just was mind-blowing, and any that you can't wait to see here? Let us know in the comments down below. Put down what you thought of our reaction overall, but most importantly, thank you for watching.
So until next time, I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And of course, this has been a very Spielberg-filled episode of SRB.
See ya.
Later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out our previous reactions,
as well as our other shows,
click the playlist down below.
And if you want to check us out in the social universe,
you can check us out on Twitter
as well as Stardust
@SuperReactBros.